You're sitting at home, braving the fearsome storm outside as it devastates the community. Well, okay, maybe it's not that bad, but like, a thunderstorm where there's lightning and thunder and a thunderstorm. We've all probably been in the situation where during a thunderstorm, sometimes there'll be like a lightning strike, the power will just blink off and then blink back on. So what's happening there? Is the power company messing up, or is there actually something else going on? In this video, we're going to talk about why the power blinks off and then comes back on. Sometimes there will be a power flicker where the power just blips for just a second and then comes back. Then there's a blink where it drops out for usually like a second, or there's like a full-on outage where it's just dead, stone cold out. So what's happening in each one of these scenarios? It all comes down to faults and how bad they are and how badly they affect the entire system. So why do they happen during storms? When there's wind and lightning, and well, mostly wind and lightning, wind obviously can blow tree branches onto the lines. Obviously, in some cases, this causes a short circuit. So what stops the short circuits? You've probably seen these, whether you knew what they were or not, all over the place on power lines. This is called a recloser, and it's pretty much just like what it sounds like. It recloses. It's just a fancy circuit breaker for the power lines. In your house, when there's a fault, like plugging in too many things into one outlet, causing an overload, not really a fault per se, but it's an overload, the circuit breaker trips out. A recloser does the exact same thing, except it recloses after the fault. In fact, it will do it 3 times. The reason it does this is because oftentimes faults can clear themselves without the power company needing to come out and double check. For example, let's say a small twig falls onto the power line. Now, you've got a pretty good short circuit going on there, and the recloser will immediately open the circuit. So the power's out for just a moment. A lot of times, small twigs like that, when they experience the severe voltage from the power lines, they just burn up and immediately fall off. So then when the recloser recloses, power's back. So the fault was only temporary and cleared itself. A lot of times in severe storms, you have similar things where trees are blowing into the lines as the wind shoves them all over the place, but then when the gust subsides, they're no longer causing a fault. Especially in large-scale wind events, you have a lot of those blinks as wind blows things into the power lines. Then you have lightning strikes. Now, this is like an entire topic, and I'll probably make a video just on lightning striking power lines. But for now, let's just keep it as simple as when lightning strikes the power lines, reclosers will immediately open to prevent damaging your house and many other things, including the grid itself. And of course, there's animals. So if animals, touch things they're not supposed to, they, die. Reclosers will try 3 times to reestablish power. The first time, they blink. Then a second time, another blink. And if by the 3rd time they reclose in and there's still a short, they lock out. And then your power really is out. This is intentional behavior. It's designed to protect the grid and minimize power outages as much as possible. So while it may seem like power flickering during storms is the power grid messing up, a lot of times it's actually pretty smart behavior if you think about it. So next time the lights flicker in a storm, you know now. It's not the power grid failing you, it's the power grid trying to keep your power on. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.